along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Hey, check that. Go.
Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Levis. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That one's to the rookie from Texas Tech. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ritter. This one complete right side. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd down, Ridder. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Ridder. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ridder. And he'll be taken down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's Levis. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ridder. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now Ridder on 1st down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 2nd down, it's Ridder. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over first and 10. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Like 54.
Now Levis. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
These third down conversions are just so
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 3. Up the middle they go. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Here's Levis to throw. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Like 13. Like 13.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The tight end, Allen, in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Levis. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They go play action now. Ritter. Rolling right. It's taken in. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a toss play, running left. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ritter. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right zero. Right zero.
Hill brought in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Levis to throw it here on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game that's been full.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Levis. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And the Browns will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Going right sideline and complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On second down, Ritter. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Browns have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Like 49.
Levis to throw. Nacua snags it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime here in Cleveland, and the Browns are in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Like 13, like 13.
Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Levis. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Like 54. Yeah, like crazy.
Levis to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, Levis. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Like 54, like 54. Like 24, Linda, back to the team, Green. 29 down, 22, Rita. 20, Rita.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. And the drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. It's another run here for Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Here's Levis. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, it's Ritter. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now Ritter. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Ritter. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, For him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
That one, taken in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Diamond.
On first down, Levis. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Hey, let's go. Reload. Let's go. 22 window. Hey, mayday.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a second down and 8. Here's Levis to throw. That finds Nacua along the sideline. 15 yards through the air. First down, L.A.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On second down, Levis. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. This pass caught right side. It's Allen.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
That's the end
So,
of the third quarter with the score from
the offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete. The defense. see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Here we go, shot.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tonight.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight. 23 window, 23 window.
To throw is Levis. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is
He fumbled the football, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now a give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Here's a run going left. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
It's 4th down.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
That's quickly out to Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in me, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah.
Yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans.